Hello and welcome. I'm the Candyman, and in today's video we are breaking down the best Wits skill traits in State of Decay 2. The goal of this video is to show you which traits to look for each one of the 4 specializations. So, without further ado, let's get to it. First of all, in order to specialize your survivor in the Wits skill, you need to make sure that they don't have any of the following traits: a little forgetful, absent-minded, easily bored, easily distracted, forgetful, gullible, hothead, kind of an idiot, no common sense, overconfident, and unobservant. These traits, also known as limiting traits, block your character or survivor from specializing in anything. So like I said, you definitely want to avoid these. So the first specialization that we'll talk about is stealth. Since stealth is a basic or a gray specialization, it actually can be blocked or limited as well. So if you want specialization as an option, make sure to avoid these traits: active duty military, antiques buyer, assistant principal, astronomer, auditor, behavior analyst, bodyguard, camp physician, college professor, comic book dealer, comptroller, coupon cutter, delivery driver, expert traveler, fastidious, firewatch officer, game designer, geocacher, grognard, hall monitor, hardcore prepper, interior designer, lecturer, lived in a bunker, meal delivery driver, motivational speaker, neat, neighborhood watch, no filter, noisy, organized, pilot, rabble rouser, research assistant, restaurant manager, writing instructor, sales associate, scout leader, speech therapist, stamp collector, student mentor, talks loudly, tour guide, user experience designer, visited yard sales, waiter, waste sorter, whistleblower, wise, and youth counselor. Now let's focus on the good traits. So if you want your survivor to come specialized with stealth already, look for these traits that provide stealth: burglar, cat burglar, frontier runner, fugitive, getaway driver, locksmith, lurker, meek, prankster, shy, special forces, stagehand, started flash mobs, unnervingly quiet, waited them out, and wallflower. The next specialization is discipline. Now with discipline and the other 2 specializations, they are all considered gold or advanced specializations. Essentially what that means is that there are no traits that block them. Traits can either A, provide them, so your survivor will become specialized in, let's say discipline, or B, they can guarantee that discipline or one of the other specializations will show up as an option. So first, let's talk about the traits that guarantee that discipline will show up as an option. They are accountant, active duty military, airsoft commando, amateur hypnotist, assistant principal, astronomer, behavior analyst, blogger, bodyguard, Bronto gas cashier, camp counselor, camp physician, cashier, cleaned offices, clever, college professor, comptroller, delivery driver, expert traveler, fanfic writer, fastidious, firewatch officer, ghost writer, grognard, hall monitor, hardcore prepper, has seen it all, high school teacher, inspired at college, island survivor, lecturer, lived in a bunker, military contractor, motivational speaker, mystery shopper, neighborhood watch, night watch, organized, overachiever, patient, philosophy major, pilot, private investigator, pro gamer, quick study, writing instructor, sales associate, scout leader, speech therapist, stamp collector, straight A student, student mentor, telemarketer, took online courses, tour guide, translator, volunteer firefighter, waiter, worked at Tartan Mart, and youth counselor. Now let's talk about all the traits that make your survivor already specialized in discipline. They are active duty military, army engineer, army grunt, army motor pool, army veteran, band geek, combat engineer, culinary specialist, drill sergeant, former lieutenant, from a military family, has a routine, ice road trucker, kept a vigil, meditates, meditation coach, military police, National Guard, Navy veteran, old veteran, police negotiator, quartermaster officer, separated from unit, special forces, steady, therapist, toll booth operator, trucker, trucker for Western, TSA agent, and valedictorian. Next up, we have resourcefulness. So first, we'll talk about all the traits that guarantee that resourcefulness will show up as an option. They are antique buyer, behavior analyst, camp counselor, camp physician, carny, clever, college professor, comic book dealer, comic collector, comptroller, coupon cutter, disorganized, erratic, expert traveler, fastidious, game designer, geocacher, goofball, grognard, hardcore prepper, has seen it all, inspired at college, interior designer, island survivor, lecturer, left for dead, librarian, lived at a bunker, looter, magician, mail carrier, meal delivery driver, medical researcher, messy, meticulous, military contractor, military washout, motivational speaker, neat, news camera operator, no filter, noisy, nosy, organized, overachiever, philosophy major, played zombie games, practical joker, private investigator, pro gamer, quick study, rabble rouser, research assistant, writing instructor, scout leader, solo scavenger, speech therapist, stoner, student mentor, talks loudly, took online courses, translator, trilingual, visited yard sales, waiter, wandering guitarist, was homeless, waste sorter, whistleblower, wise, and youth counselor. Now, here are the traits that will make your survivors specialized in resourcefulness: admin assistant, career coach, combat medic, crossbow hunter, entourage member, guidance counselor, hoarder, hyper prepared, lived on the road, mountain climber, prop master, special forces, street performer, and survivalist. Lastly, we have scouting, and we'll start with the traits that guarantee it as an option. They are active duty military, always vigilant, antique buyer, assistant principal, astronomer, auditor, bird watcher, bodyguard, camp counselor, carny, cautious, clever, comic book dealer, conspiracy theorist, couch potato, coupon cutter, delivery driver, filthy, firefighter, firewatch officer, geocacher, grognard, hall monitor, has seen it all, inspired at college, irresponsible, island survivor, lacks boundaries, lazy, looter, loves to explore, meal delivery driver, meticulous, military contractor, military washout, neighborhood watch, news camera operator, night watch, no filter, nosy, observant, overachiever, paparazzi, philosophy major, pilot, played zombie games, private investigator, pro gamer, rabble rouser, ready for action, reckless, research assistant, restaurant manager, sales associate, scout, shopped on TV, sniper, spotter, stamp collector, took crazy road trip, took online courses, tour guide, tourist, user experience designer, visited yard sales, volunteer firefighter, voyeur, wandering guitarist, waste sorter, and whistleblower. And finally, the providing traits are air traffic control, astronomy professor, bounty hunter, cab driver, cartographer, covered wars, frontier prospector, frontier scout, geosystems engineer, loves jigsaw puzzles, moved around at night, park ranger, photographer, played car games, police detective, professional hunter, sharp eyes, special forces, stargazer, and war correspondent. If you want to check out more tips about State of Decay 2, be sure to check out our Apocalypse playlist for more. As always, spread the love, spread the positivity, and I'll catch you in the next one.